Father Peter, Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, September 5th, 2016. Good morning to you all on this Labor Day morning, Monday, 5th of September 2016. There are your news and odds and on top story at 7:08 on this Monday morning, Labor Day morning. Is North Korea fired 3 ballistic missiles Monday morning, according to the South Korea's military. The missiles were fired from areas around the Gwangju County in North Korea's province towards the sea of Japan, South Korea's military said. Hangzhou, China agreed to the steps toward the reduce of the political volatile steel exports, but avoiding binding commitments as leaders of major economies and the summit with a crowded agenda that also included trade decrees in Syria. The 2016 presidential campaign heads to the home stretch after Labor Day, and by conventional managers, poll fundraising campaign said this race is Hillary Clinton's to lose. A building collapsed in a television construction on Monday. Israel killed 1 and injured 17 according to police and media reports. Bills and residents from Virginia to New England are expected to remain under tropical storm watches and warnings from the rest of the Labor Day weekend as post-tropical cyclone Herman meanders up the eastern seaboard. Could the success of the far-right party in Germany's local election be a harbinger of things to come? The Sunday contest was viewed by many as a referendum about Chancellor Angela Merkel's immigration policy, and her party was similarly significant. Vatican City. She was known throughout the world as Mother Teresa, considered a saint by many of her charitable work among the poorest of the world's poor. Yet not, Southeast Asian leaders are likely to win the official mention at the summit this week of arbitration ruled at shutdown. China's independent territorial claims in the South China Sea according to Governor Fadl. Britain's Prime Minister Theresa May listed a speech as Prime Minister May rejected the points based on immigration control sought by Brexit campaign. Hong Kong for democracy candidates won enough seats in the pivotal legislative election to retain veto power over the Southern China's government proposal set the stage for the new round of political confrontations in Beijing. The family had totally killed last June by an alligator at Walt Disney World celebrating what would have been the boy's 3rd birthday this weekend, telling supporters at Omaha High School football saying that they went to celebrate the boy. Officials announced over Milwaukee Park News City of the arrest. 2 people dead, 2 wounded in J over parade shootings in New York City. Washington. One of Donald Trump's top supporters insisted Sunday that the Republican nominees backed away from one of the most controversial immigration proposals, mass deportations. Istanbul, Turkey. The Turkish forces have repeatedly pushed Islamic State militants from areas along the Turkish-Syrian border, according to Turkish media. In U.S. news from nothing from the UPI wires. And nothing from the business wires. So, we'll move it on to the local news, where 60 years ago, Norton's Yvonne Gagnon called her 13 kids together to a backyard Claymore over Labor Day weekend. Now, she can't imagine Labor Day without it, as over 275 family and friends stemming from the Gagnon family line gathered Sunday for the 60th annual Labor Day family reunion clinic at Norton's Everett Leonard Field. There were lobsters and clams, mussels and fish, chicken and sausage, potatoes and more, and all in the name of the family. Rehoboth police arrested a man who fled the scene of the minor disturbance outside the Rehoboth gas station Sunday, leading police to a brief car and foot chase before being apprehended. Attenborough, after effects of trouble in her mind, were headed this way, and Albany will get off easy. A bittersweet moment took place inside the TVC Boston Clubhouse. Last week, Jane Ellison still remembers the summer she hopped on board of a brand new paddle steamer used by the freight ice cream to boat pensions around Norton Reservoir. Boston, in 2012, freelance journalist Theo Pandros slipped into Syria to cover its unfolded civil war and was probably kidnapped by members of the Al-Qaeda branch. Convinced he is CIA agent because he spoke Arabic in the group held in the Massachusetts native in 2000 before released in 2014. And Pandros is traced to Johnny Theo, who lived in October between Scream, September 30th in Cambridge and the theatrical premiere in New York City on October 7th, followed by a random release. Pandros 47 would be a limited person in Vermont, tells the Associated Press. He's grateful to have survived. The ordeal not only changes his political life, but they also give him perspective to the Syrian conflict that he feels is important to share. Boston, Massachusetts lawyers paid workers on Saturday their hourly compensation rise more than 7% last week, followed a hike in the state's minimum wage, according to the report released to Labor Day. As we all know, we are told that if we had a terminated vote for the Brexit, that we would be left in nothing but smoking bubble in the place of the economy. European stocks traded slightly higher on Monday as markets suggested in the latest U.S. jobs data, which compared to expectations from the U.S. Satellite orbiter says SpaceX shows $50 million in free flights. Saudi Arabia and Russia on Monday are agreed to incorporate the bid to stabilize the struggling energy market according to media reports. The acute Turkey and David brought back from the radio station. We're talking about a Japan and global icon that have been taken off indigenous legend to the Chinese conservation efforts. Camp Canal, once again, the concept scribbled on a cocktail that by Tucson bar 12 years ago said the spacecraft asteroid had retrieved the proceeds sample back to Europe for Earth study become reality Thursday with a launch. NASA's new next war for mission to find a Mars might be slated for 2023, but that has stopped the space agency from choosing appropriate lens site. Twice a year, around the time of the vernal equinox of the solar dynamic observed towards a eclipse season from a vantage point of geosynchronous orbit around the Earth. The STL's view of the sun is bumped once a day in the Earth. In just 1 week, Zika cases in Singapore have gone from 0 to 242, raising concerns about a potential rapid surge in cases across Asia. 2 dose vaccine does wonder for U.S. chickenpox include chickenpox. It seems better prevented with 2 jobs rather than 71 shots that previously being given prior to 2006. Washington basically has steam digital leaks and shutting gas election day. However, it is newly disclosed and no counterparty emails some motivation this year's president come with hacking and tree. Jamaica, Caleb Kushner understood home phone in the middle of the day of the week. That's as usual for someone who works full time in the regular seat in the Kansas legislature. Peter Jello News Time, 7:14 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox and Water Bridgeby is a good pitching. 8 innings pitched without a hit, but the offense flipped them down as the Sox fall to the Oakland Athletics 1-0. Today, the Red Sox begin the first of the 3-game series at San Diego against the San Diego Padres. Game time 4:40 p.m., which is 1:40 p.m. their time. Texas had a 2 double overtime thrilling victory over the Notre Dame, 50-47. Los Angeles pre-hopeless for the first time since return, despite issued Novak Djokovic roles in the U.S. Open quarterfinals. And Peter Jello News Time is 7:15 on this Monday morning, Labor Day morning, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's start you off for the MBT, where on the subway system it's looking good. On the commuter rail, it is looking good as it'll be running on a Sunday schedule for today because it's a Labor Day holiday and the ferries they are looking good. Alright, looking at the highways and byways of the 6-state New England region where the highways and byways of New York City are looking good. Highways and byways of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts are looking good on this Labor Day morning. And there's a day when it's up outside. It's a little slow in the Vermont border after the Canadian border, major market and north outside, little slow around the 202 in the Gray Main and 87 in the south outside, slow after the Canadian border up in Champlain, New York, and New York State 3 slow around 898 next city. But otherwise, smooth sailing on the highways and byways. Peter Jello News Time, 7:16, and it's time now for a weather report in the latest on her mind. 37.7 in the north, 68.3 in the west. Maps the same winds 70 miles an hour. Movement north at 3 miles an hour. And that is probably an advisory. Everybody expect to be out of the middle Atlantic coast front. To Tuesday produces dangerous surf and rip currents. Tropical water is in effect fire. The coastal area gone from Fire Island Inlet to the Port Jefferson Harbor. New Haven to Sagamore Beach. Lock on Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. For storm information specific area, including possible inland waters and waters, please monitor the by your local National Weather Service forecast office at 5 a.m. The center post-tropical cyclone Hermine was located due latitude 37.7 at the north, 68.3 longitude to the west. Post-tropical cyclone is moving toward the near 3 miles an hour and gradually turn toward the north-northwest near. Northwest is expected to occur this afternoon and tonight. The northeast wind at motion is expected to begin by Tuesday night. On the forecast track, the center Hermine will manage to slowly offshore off the middle coast for the next couple of days. American State was under 70 miles an hour gusts, and Hermine should be major hurricane strength for tonight. Gradual weekend is forecast to begin by Tuesday morning. Charleston force wind center are 2 to 30 miles from the center and ship located about 180 miles north of the center. Previously, wind reported by sustained wind about 52 miles an hour. Estimated center pressure is 997 millibars. Charleston conditions are expected to begin over portion of the wind area by this afternoon. Storm surge and combination of storm surge and the trout will be caused. Normally, dry areas will be the neutral coast to be flooded by rising waters moving inland from the shoreline along the immediate coastline. The surge will be accompanied by large and dangerous waves, and water could be reached at all heights above the ground, and the peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. Coastal line from 5 hours inland to Port Chester Harbor, 1 to 2 feet. Rainfall, heavy rainfall surge wind in Hermit will make mainly offshore attack when the rainfall throws 1 to 2 inches out possible across the far southeast of Massachusetts, including Cape Cod and the offshore islands. Large waves driven by Hermit will affect the U.S. East Coast from the Mid-Atlantic states and expected to northward along the coast of the southern New England by tonight. These waves are likely to cause light-threatening surf and rip current conditions and significant beach erosion. Please consult products with your local weather office. In the latest radar picture. Latest radar picture, and it shows a line of rain showers stretching from the Nantucket, stretching down up the Virginia coastline. And look at the satellite. Shows some clouds coming in from Southern Maine all the way down from Virginia coast. Alright. Disturbance of the water, moderate and low pressure distributed a vigorous tropical wave is moving across the central and northern and lesser Antilles and continues to produce a large array of disorganized showers and thunderstorms all. Satellite wind data indicates that tropical storm force winds are occurred in some of the stronger squalls. Significant development of the system appears and likely while it moves westward at 15-20 miles an hour across the Caribbean Sea, while it moves westward at 15-20 miles an hour across the Caribbean Sea during the next several days. The disturbance will continue over the produce locally rainfall, gusty winds on the portion of the lesser Antilles today. The spread over the Puerto Rico and Hispaniola during the next day or two. Formation change in forecast. Low 20%. Formation change in 5 days. Low 30%. Alright. Okay. Post-tropical circle. Let it statement on Hermit. This northeast wind gets to the 30 to 50 mile spectrum from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. this evening on the south coast, Cape Cod. Our top to the water remains in effect for Severn, Bristol, Plymouth, and Baltimore counties in Massachusetts, and Dukes County, Massachusetts, Tucker County, Massachusetts, southeast Providence, eastern Kent, Bristol, Washington, Newport, and Buckeye, and Rhode Island. And post-tropical storm affected Rhode Island, south coast of Massachusetts, south coast with brush, surf, dangerous rip currents, beach erosion, and a period of gusty winds today. And tropical water remains in effect for the south coast of Rhode Island and Massachusetts, including Buckeye, and Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, and Cape Cod. Tropical storm force wind gusts up to 40 to 50 miles and will likely affect the south coast, keeping the islands in between 10 a.m. this morning and 8 p.m. this evening along the coast. Dangerously west surfing life-threatening whip currents will be occur from midweek at all. Should expose Rhode Island and Massachusetts beaches, although condition to be mostly along the south coast and Buckeye on the east and the south facing shorelines of Nantucket and the outer Cape Ocean side, including the Dawson and Coast Guard beaches. Prepare for winds stronger than that, some trees and long branches along the south coast. Cape Cod and out. Scatter power to possible. 1 to 2 foot storm surges is possible. Later today, this evening, no significant impacts are expected over then. Some minor beach erosion. Closest monitored NOAA weather radio or local news outlets excluded Peter Channel for official storm information. Listen for possible changes to the forecast. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today at Chestershire, after 1 p.m., most skies got about 69 degrees. Northeast around 8 to 60 miles. Anticipation 30% new response less than 10 minutes possible. For tonight, chance of showers of clouds got about 62 degrees. Northeast about 13 to 17 miles. Anticipation is 50% new response between 10 and 40 inches possible. For Tuesday, Chester showers thunderstorms are possible at 1 p.m. Some storms produce every rain. Clouds got about 74 degrees. Northeast about 11 miles. Anticipation 30%. No rain with the 10 quarter inch to 5 miles possible thunderstorms. Tuesday night, Chester showers and thunderstorms. Thunderstorms produce heavy rain. Most clouds got about 65 degrees. Northeast about 8 miles an hour. Anticipation 30%. No rain from miles less 10 inches to 5 miles possible thunderstorms. Wednesday, slight Chester showers and thunderstorms before 2 p.m. Thunderstorms produce heavy rain. Part size covered 81 degrees. Eastward about 10 miles an hour. Anticipation 20%. With that, most clouds go about 60 degrees for Thursday. Parts of podcast Monday, about 70 degrees. Friday, most of the podcast Monday, about 64 degrees. Saturday, most of the podcast Monday, about 65 degrees. And for Sunday, most of the skies 82 degrees. Currently at not near, it's overcast skies, and the temperature is 61 degrees with humidity at 90%. And that is going to be it. Father Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, September 5th, 2016. I appreciate you have a good morning and good positive. Hope you have a good day.